Today we're checking out Pokemon's Most Notorious Killer from the Gamer from Mars. Let's do this. Look at that thumbnail is amazing, by the way. That's crazy. Check it out.
Biggest thing from Japan since the Power Rangers, Pokemon.
16-year-old Terry.
It's always funny when
120 years behind bars.
While Pokemon originally started out as a child,
it's always funny when like TV
time
people,
has
you
gone
know,
on,
like talk
more
about
and more
Pokemon.
People started battling competitively with tournaments with real cash prizes. And today we'll be discussing someone that
Yo, boy,
tried
right
to
here.
get into the scene. Well, that is before they committed a heinous crime.
Oh no.
Terrence R. Payton had a complicated upbringing. He lived with his mother Kathy in Paris, Illinois. The mother came out of a messy divorce, losing custody of her 5-year-old daughter, with the court papers accusing her of getting intoxicated
Illinois,
in front of their child.
I'm not gonna
The
be.
case was settled in 1993, and shortly after, she wed an Englishman named Stephen Lai. They welcomed Terry into the world in 1995. Unfortunately, this wouldn't last, as 2 years later, she accused Stephen of domestic abuse. He denied the accusations, but was ultimately deported and no longer able to contact his son. Kathy reported.
Wait. He's used the word accusations there. Did this woman just accuse that guy and it never went to trial and he got deported? Because I'm assuming you would not use the word accusation, you know, if the crime actually committed. He would just say, like, her husband beat her, bro, you know? Like, he used the word accusation. Interesting, though.
Reportedly changed
Send him
phone
back to the
numbers
UK.
to prevent
What up,
him
Ari?
from reaching Terry. The boy's last name was legally changed from Lai to Payton with the funds the father had sent for schooling. This is all to say that Terry was left at the behest of his mother as they lived together at a public housing duplex. In spite of all this, Terry found time to perform well at school. He was a straight-A student.
Bro, is it bad to, like, make the joke like he looks like... Yeah, you know what he looks like? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna make that joke, but y'all know what he looks like, bro, okay? Y'all know.
And won the spelling bee 3 times. That was while being diagnosed with
Really,
Asperger's
Sir David?
syndrome
Okay, I
early
didn't know
on.
that.
It was perhaps
Yeah,
this
hey, I ain't
bright
saying
thinking
nothing.
that
All right, I
drew him
ain't
to
saying
Pokemon
nothing.
and its online competitive scene. It's hard to imagine Pokemon without the ability to play with others. The games have encouraged trading and battling since the very first installment. This aspect grew over time, developing into its own competitive scene. The ability to challenge each other in one-on-one battles required not only a strong
Smoke
team,
on,
but
baby.
also strategic thinking.
It might be
and skill.
hindsight bias,
It now
true.
resembles an esport with tournaments held both online and at real-life conventions. And this caught the
Pokemon
attention
is some of the
a
biggest
teenage
esports, I
Terry
think,
Payton. Terry
events
was
in the
playing
world.
on online battle simulators and began
Pokemon
joining
Showdown.
their brackets. He
He's
created
doing
an
Showdown.
account on Smogon University,
Yeah.
the most accepted site for competitive battlers. Terry chose the name King Empoleon, and named after his favorite in-game creature. He even designed an original form to use as his avatar.
I love how, like, he's so mainstream about it, bro. Like, he's talking like those news people, bro. Like, his name is after his favorite in-game creature, Empoleon.
First post was made
Yeah,
in
we were
April
watching
of
a video about it,
2010
yeah.
to argue about specific mechanics of the game. He began joining giveaways to get in-game Pokemon for free, and it wasn't long until Terry posted his friend code and joined their online
You gotta be
events.
careful for people
He
to use
seemed
forms in
appreciate the
2023,
company
okay?
staying
Or
active
2011,
on
I
the
guess.
site brought him. Over the next year, he left a total of 422 messages on the forum. The young Pokemon trainer enjoyed his time so much he wanted to hang out at a convention in person. He first planned to attend the 2010 Video Game Championships in Indianapolis, but a day before the event was set to occur, he was forced to
I wish I joined you guys in the fun, but my hopes have been dashed. Can't come even to join the celebration. Hopefully I can come to Hawaii. 3,000 plus, here I come. Yo, I might go to Hawaii this year, bro. I'm glad this dude's locked up. This dude's trying to go to Hawaii.
cancel. He remarked on this months later with plans for next time. Oh,
So he was talking
hell
about
yeah.
Worlds in
Hopefully
2011, I
won't
guess.
miss out on the action this year. I haven't been to Indy in years. But as the date approached, Terry's life began to close in as the world surrounding him worsened. Kathy had worked at various jobs before becoming injured. At that time, she began receiving disability and became addicted to painkillers. Those included Xanax and hydrocodone. This
I hear people get addicted to painkillers a lot, bro. Like, that's like a big thing. Like, for people that don't do drugs their whole life, they get hurt somehow, and then they get addicted to painkillers. It's sad,
combined
bro.
with drinking caused her
It's
to
sad.
behave angrily and erratically. Neighbors characterized Kathy as an abusive alcoholic who humiliated her son. Her belittlement left him with no self-esteem, as he was afraid to speak out of line. Several of those interviewed reported seeing Kathy passed out on the sidewalk. Terry had to pick her up.
Why does she look like some Dead by Daylight character,
The degenerate mother rarely left the house and relied on Terry to do all of the chores. Yet they were still able to hear her voice. One recalled to the Illinois Times, she was drunk a lot, and she would scream at him all hours of the day and night. 1:30 in the morning, she'd still be screaming at him. I never heard him say anything to her. I don't know what it was about.
Dude, those are the people you gotta be fucking real careful of, bro. The people that just get told off and they just bottle it up, bro. You know? Like, they're getting yelled at every day by their boss and shit, by their wife, by their mom, whatever. They just bottle it up. They don't say nothing. Yo, one day those clowns snap, bro.
That abuse often escalated.
It's not healthy for you to bottle that shit up, dude.
And even violent beatings. One day we saw her with him in a headlock, beating him on his head. They fought a lot. He's had the cops out here quite a few times, and they've never done anything about it. This takes us to his final post. This is a real messy situation. Announcing a very benign message to his community of Pokemon training friends. I totally forgot to pick up that Mon. Oh, what the devil was it anyway? But unfortunately, he would never receive an answer to his question. The next day, on June 23rd, 2011, Terry called authorities to report that he'd stabbed his mother to death. He claimed it was in self-defense, but was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder.
It might actually be self-defense, bro.
News outlets shortly after, as the 16-year-old faced up to 120 years behind bars. That's because
120 years? I swear there's people that, like, kill people and get out on, like, 10, 15 years, bro. Like, he killed his mom, like, 6 times over or something? How does he got 120 years, dude?
Because he was tried as an adult, meaning if convicted, he faced 20 to 60 years on each count. This coverage notes that a significant number of people had come to support Terry.
Newsstan's Dan Klein is live in the studio and reports dozens of friends came out in support of Terry at his initial court appearance.
To the people at home, the people who believe that Terry Payne is a monster.
Nothing against this guy, bro, okay? Absolutely nothing against this guy. But if this is the dude, like, if this is like the first dude supporting you, it's not a good look, bro. It's really not a good look. Nothing against this guy at all, bro. Okay? Like, but like, get some other dude to support you, bro. Like, please. Like, absolutely nothing against this guy, but that's not the image you want, bro. For the clowns that are supporting you, bro. I swear to God, dude.
People who believe that he is the worst person ever. You are right.
That's not the best character witness, yeah.
He was one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
That was the voice of
He has good things to say, though. He has good things to say, though.
One of Terry's closest friends. They met at the local McDonald's, with Jacob deciding to take him.
Okay, I'm not even gonna flame this guy, but let's be real. If you're going to, like, say, like, yo, my friend didn't do it, bro. I'm supporting him, bro. I trust him. Bro, you show up with a fucking lip ring, a chain, and a sleeveless shirt, bro? Dude, at least try to put yourself together, man. Alright? Like, come in with a dress shirt at least, you know? Be like, hey, he never done nothing wrong to nobody. But coming out here looking like, what the heck?
People I've ever met in my life.
That was the voice of Jacob Shoemaker.
You gotta know how to help your friend, dude.
Friends. They met at the local McDonald's, with Jacob deciding to take him under his wing. I saw a kid who was at the bottom of the food chain. I saw a lot of me in him and kind of took him under my wing.
This dude took him under his wing? Oh my God, no wonder he stabbed someone, bro.
Him along. It wasn't long until they witnessed Kathy's abuse themselves. He saw her backhand Terry across the face and threw a bottle at her. Not only was she acting on threats, but even fantasizing about them to a high school counselor. The following are disturbing remarks from a DCFS report dated March 29th. Mother rambled that he is a big boy and threatens her, and he is taller than Mother. Mother related she has an electric knife and he is a heavy sleeper, and she will just cut off his legs and he won't be bigger than her. Later in the conversation, Mother again referenced that she was going to kill Terry. And quotes like these are the crux of why many felt
Damn.
the young man was innocent. Terry argued he behaved in self-defense and that his mother had attacked him. The following is his initial account.
That might have actually
questioned
happened
by
though.
law
Like,
enforcement.
if he gets his ass
That
beat on
night,
cooldown,
Terry
that might have actually
accidentally
happened.
left the door unlocked. This led his mother to instigate an argument while heavily intoxicated. Kathy first yelled at Terry
It's
about
so
the door
sad when
before
parents drink,
raising
bro.
an
It's so
old
sad.
accusation that he'd stolen money from her. She became so irate that she forced Terry to call the police on himself, despite his protestations of innocence. Following this, the argument escalated and Kathy began throwing a box of garbage bags. Terry grabbed her bottle of Jim Beam liquor and poured the rest of it down the drain. As he did so, Kathy clawed at his arms and attempted to bite him. He was quickly cornered in the kitchen, where Kathy screamed and threatened his life. She reached around him to open a cabinet that held a large knife. Terry became afraid, later stating she had previously gloated about the thought. He noticed a smaller knife on the counter, grabbed her shoulder with one hand, and stabbed her about the chest and neck 7 times. However, he then added information to his original statement the
7
next
times.
day. After being told the autopsy revealed a blunt force trauma, he admitted to smashing Kathy's head against the concrete floor. In revising his statement,
Damn, he
Terry
fucking
added
hit a
that
combo
when his
move
mother
on her
clawed
dumbass,
at
bro. He
him,
did
he swung her into a wall. She then attacked him again, at which point he put her to the ground and hit her head 3 or 4 times. That's when Kathy rose from the ground and reached for a knife. This story changed again during the trial. Rather than testifying he put her to the ground, Kathy stumbled and he softened her fall. He kept pushing her down when she tried to get up, which explained her head repeatedly hitting the floor. He claimed
is
she was
after he
flailing,
stabbed her 7
screaming, and
times?
snarling at him. When he thought she had calmed down, he stood up. That's when she cornered him in the kitchen with a knife. Terry accounted for these differences by stating it occurred so quickly he didn't immediately recall everything that happened.
Wait, he stabbed her 7 times and smashed her head on the ground a few times, and she got up? This mom is she doesn't just look like a Dead by Daylight killer, bro. She built like a Dead by Daylight killer too, dude.
It's worth pointing out that
Holy
Terry
moly.
didn't immediately alert police. After stabbing his mother, he left and walked to a nearby McDonald's and Walmart. He returned and dragged Kathy's body from the kitchen floor to her bedroom. He then began cleaning the crime scene, planning to...
No, that's no longer self-defense, my boy. Like, if you kill someone in self-defense and then go to McDonald's, eat a Big Mac, go to Walmart, fucking buy some Slim Jims, come back and clean the scene, that is no longer self-defense, bro. Come on, dude.
to hide her remains.
You tripping,
This
my
is when
boy,
he
like...
sent a text message to Jacob Schumann.
Then you call your fucking emo friend like, yo, how do I banish this body in my living room? No, bro.
At about 2,
That's
we
too
got
much.
into a fight and my dark side surged out, and I stabbed her 7 times after mercilessly beating the shit out of her. He also confessed to a
Dude,
friend
do not-
named
oh my
Colin
God, he
Hollowell.
just self-snitched
Upon
like
seeing his
crazy
reaction,
too, dude.
Said he was just kidding. Colin responded, "You could probably get self-defense out of it, if that were true." There was clearly
Yo,
some
if his
remorse
friend,
as
by the way,
Terry
dude, he gets his friend fucked up too. Isn't his friend an accomplice if his friend knows he killed his mom and then, like, keeps it on the low? Like, I think he gets his friend in trouble too, dude. As the friend, you need to immediately report that shit, bro, don't you?
to Facebook, "I'm a monster." But that wasn't the only post he
no,
shared.
that's not what you want to
On
post, bro.
Facebook,
That's
he
definitely not what
pretty
you want
much
to post.
said that he was about to do the worst thing he'd ever done in his life. And then after that, he said that she was just a waste of space.
Shortly after the news broke, the story spread across the internet, with many mocking his association with Pokemon. I heard he killed his mom because she used Garchomp. He probably killed his mom
They wrong for that, bro. They are fucking wrong for that, bro. Holy moly. It's not easy to play Garchomp, fellas, okay? Alright? It's really not easy to... Dude, I shouldn't... This is a fucked up situation, but goddamn. It was OU, okay? Garchomp was always OU. It's fair game, dude. It's your fault for playing Empoleon's, like, UU looking ass, dude. Come on, man.
because she wouldn't let him go to VGC. Terry was subject to an article on Encyclopedia Dramatica.
Yo,
which
the internet
gave him
was
a
crazy
moveset,
back then, bro.
nasty plot.
Oh my god. They are wrong for that. Yo, the internet was so crazy back then in 2011. This dude full kills his mom and people go online and go like, King Empoleon's moveset. The internet was a different place That shit is truly a different place, bro.
Plot/fake tears in prison.
Damn!
The author of the wiki post then criticizes the community for supporting Terry and is rather
Yo,
haphazard.
Fury
If
attack.
Terry
Homie
did
had
kill his
Fury
mother and
attack
his
on that
family
bitch,
says
dude.
It was likely in self-defense.
Fury
Now,
attack. Close
despite him
combat,
facing
bro. They ain't pulling out a
120
lot of
years in
coverage.
prison, Terry's family, friends, and community are rallying around him to provide a level of support they say he never had before. So kids, if you're feeling alone and unloved, just remember, kill your parents, acquire friends.
Nah, the internet was built different back then, bro. Internet was tough as nails back in the day, dude.
With updates
now
posted
internet's mad pussy, bro.
regularly to a Facebook group for supporters. It was made by a friend still in
Head
contact
smack.
with Terry through jail to solicit donations
Damn.
and fan letters. They brought several packs of Pokemon card games to help him not feel as alone. The support may have even gone excessive, with the page having to issue a warning over threats to the jury. I understand the outrage. I too am angry and outraged over the situation. To share public knowledge as in the jury list is one thing, but I don't want any one of us to inadvertently become affiliated with the mob mentality.
These Smogon players are crazy. They threaten the jury. You will actually get a lot of time for that, by the way, bro. You get crazy time for that.
On March 2nd, 2013. He wrote his thoughts in a letter that was later published to Facebook. The teen declared this a failure of justice and victory for abuse. Whether the jury was prejudiced or swayed or simply didn't do their jobs right, I don't know. The point is, they failed me. I did what I did because I had no choice. My life was within approximately 2 seconds from being ended. Who was trying to kill me? My own mother. Yes, that's right. My own mother.
Dude, I would actually, like, hear him out and go to bat for him and, like, at least give him the benefit of the doubt if he did not kill his mom and then go to McDonald's and full got a Big Mac and then go to Walmart and then try to clean the crime scene, bro. Like, after that shit happens, you need to immediately go like, yo, my mom just tried to kill me. I had to kill her in self-defense. Send police here ASAP. Like, you gotta immediately get on the phone, bro. You cannot be going getting Big Macs, bro. Come on, dude.
I don't know why.
I know Szechuan sauce is in town, but like, come on, dude.
2011, my mother,
You lost me there, bro. You truly lost me there. Even if your mom did beat your ass, like, there's ill intent once you do that, bro.
Cornered me, then reached for a cabinet containing a large white chef's knife. The rest, well, I'm sorry to say, ended with her dead and me in jail. Terry still held out.
He wisened up in jail real quick, dude. He stopped tweeting out bullshit real quick.
Did he know that would be fulfilled, at least temporarily. On June 19th, the community was able to secure enough local donations to pay his bond.
Yes, we got him out yesterday. We had some donations for the
I'm surprised so many people went to bat for him, dude.
First thing you wanted to do was go to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger.
The next...
Oh my god, not again, bro. Not again, dude. Why did so many people go to bat for him? That's crazy. They must not have known that he killed his mom and then went to McDonald's. There's no way they would have known.
Terry logged onto Smogon to make his actual last post on the account before prison.
He even went on Smogon one more time.
This bout of freedom was short, and of course, he learned his fate later that month. The abused teen
that was
was
2 years
sentenced
later.
to 8 years of imprisonment with credit for 729 days. It's unclear how long he would stay in prison afterwards.
I'm sorry, how much did he get? 8 years?
729. Abuse of freedom was short, and of course, he learned his fate later that month. The abused teen was sentenced to 8 years of imprisonment with credit for 729 days. It's
8 years is actually reasonable.
Stay in prison afterward. This discussion claims his signature was once changed to reference the case. King Empoleon's current signature says, "Oh, and please let the past be the past." Terry was scheduled to complete his sentence in 2015, which means by now he has long since been released. The last known activity comes from his Smogon account having been seen on October 4th, 2018.
And he logged back and he really likes Pokemon, dude.
Pokemon trainer who killed. And it's crazy to think that if he planned out the murder a little bit better, he probably would have gone away with it.
So he thinks it's a murder, bro. He thinks it's straight up a murder, not self-defense. Well, I guess the jury thinks so too. I guess I kind of think so too if he hit the Big Mac combo afterwards, bro.
So until next time, thanks for watching.
Great video from Gamer from Mars, by the way. Great video. Drop a like. Boom. If I turn this into the video, link will be in the description below. Let's read some of the comments, guys. Here we go. I genuinely feel bad for the dude. It's clear that the years of heavy abuse was the defining factor in this incident. Yup, that's true. He was not dealt a good hand, guys. He was truly not dealt a good hand. Every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child. I can't imagine being raised by a lunatic like that. Yeah, he was dealt a really bad hand, bro. He really was. Like, all these jokes about him aside, like, he was dealt a crazy-ass hand. So let me get this straight. Battered wife syndrome is the thing, but battered child syndrome isn't. I don't even know what that is. Whether it's meditated or not, people churning on their abuser and killing them shouldn't be a surprise. Not saying killing is okay, but everyone, including law enforcement, knew and did nothing. And so many people are shocked by the outcome. If the law won't help you, what other way is there being... True. I can't imagine how hopeless he felt. What would you do in that situation, bro? I think I would just leave. I probably would not hurt my mother. I would just leave, bro. I would just go try to stay with the emo kid, bro. You know? If you're nice enough to people, I think they'll be chill with it, bro. If you go to the emo dude's fucking mom and be like, bro, hear me out, okay? Like, my mom beats my ass on cooldown. Can I please sleep on your couch? Like, I will clean up after the house, bro. I'll wash the dishes. I'll do everything, bro. Just please let me stay with you so I don't get my ass beat. You gotta think of other ways out, man. You gotta think of other ways out, bro. But, yeah. Horrible old woman robbed the poor kid his life. Dude, his sentence was not that harsh, though. He got 8 years. It was not that harsh. So he's out now. Like, he didn't get the 120 years. If he got 120 years, that shit would have been crazy. Is he around my age now? He was 16 at 2011. I can't do math. I don't know how old he is now. 16 at 2011. He's like 2 years, 3 years older than me. What a monster of the mother. Yeah, it's very easy to empathize with the mother, but that does not excuse what he did, like, at all, you know? I mean, it's very easy to empathize with the situation because of the mother, but it doesn't excuse what he did. Yeah, everyone's just talking about the mom, bro. Yeah, everyone's just talking about the mom. Damn. All right. Back to Pokemon Unite game, and I ain't playing Garchomp no more. That shit is dangerous.